Hey guys, so I'm back again, and well, a lot's been going on, and I feel like I haven't done an update video in a long time. I'm kind of like, I was thinking about whether or not I should do like a wine and dollies type of format. I don't know if it'll work, because I feel like wine and dollies works really well for people who like can like talk and ramble, but I'm one of those people who like talks a bit and then like pauses awkwardly and has to like think about what to say next, and then I'll continue talking. So it's kind of choppy, and like I'm sure you've noticed if you watch my other videos, but I like edit my videos a lot, and that's because I need to cut out all my awkward pauses. Like every now and then you see like the shorter awkward pauses, but I've got some really bad like pauses where it's just like 2 or 3 minutes of me being like, and nobody wants to watch that, so yeah. See, I'm doing it right now. See the pause? It's coming. So, but if this might be like a wine and dollies format, I don't really know. I don't have alcohol in this house, so I'm drinking tea. I'm just drinking like Earl Grey tea. I don't know, I don't really drink this tea very often. Yeah. I don't know, I picked it up because I thought it was interesting. And, or because, well, I mean, Earl Grey isn't that interesting, but it's like, I don't really drink Earl Grey tea that much. And I saw it in the box and I was like, maybe I'll just drink this tea. I normally drink like herbal tea, so, I don't know, it's different. Yeah. I mean, it's not that different, but it's not what I'm used to drinking. Well, okay. Things that you might notice. Seven doesn't have a head right now. I started painting his face yesterday. It was sunny, it was fine, I was able to like spray the sealant, paint him, spray some more sealant. It was good. And then I was like, I'll finish it tomorrow because it started getting dark and I don't want to like go outside and like spray stuff in the dark because no one wants to do that. But then I woke up today and it was foggy and overcast, and I was like, well, yeah, I have to spray like another layer of sealant on his head so he doesn't have a head, because it doesn't have the sealant spray on it. So I can't like do anything with him until I respray his head. And now that it's like rainy and foggy and cold, I can't use the sealant spray. So he's just sitting, his head is just sitting on my desk with all my face supplies all over my desk, and like it's just not happening. He's gonna be headless for a while. So I mean, it's pretty awkward, right? He's just a head that's just sitting here. Something else that you might have noticed is that these guys have clothes. I mean, Bart has the same clothes he's always had. But I made a tank top for Deadfox here. It's like really gross because, here, let me show you. It is, oh, Bart, will you sit? No. I'll lean him on 7. There. Deadfox has Seven's pants. Seven's pants were kind of too small for Seven, so I made them even smaller and put them on Deadfox, so now he's got pants. And then I made this tank top for him out of like a really old like tank top. Yeah, it was a big tank top, and now it's a little tank top. But this tank top material is super janky. It's like stretchy and really, really thin. So when I tried to sew it, the machine kept like grinding it up inside the like where the needle goes, and it was not good. It was just real bad. So you can see how nasty my seams are, and I was kind of like, I could take these seams out and do them over again, but I won't. So I was like, whatever, and that's fine because Deadfox is kind of, I don't know, he's gangster enough to wear like janky weird clothes, right? So that's what's going on with him. It feels super weird though, because the shirt like slides around a lot, and it's like, it falls off his shoulders, and it's just like, oh my gosh, Deadfox, you're such a slut sometimes. You're such a, I don't know. It's a really weird. And like his wig, I think I mentioned before, but I got this wig in like a trade. It was like a custom wig, and that was before I knew what kind of head Deadfox would have, which is kind of weird. I actually got this body first, and I was like, I need a character for this body now, because I'm gonna get this body, because it was like on super sale, so I couldn't resist. And then when I was like coming up with designs for the custom wig is kind of when I made up Deadfox's character, and then that's why and then the head got modded later, and then that's what happened. But the wig was originally gonna be for like a head that was a little bigger than this head, because like the Impel Doll Azalea head is like really small, or a lot smaller than I expected it to be. So that's why the wig is kind of big, and it kind of sits really low on his face. So I need to fix that, and I haven't done it yet. And like his wig is like super fluffy, and it feels really nice though. It's like super soft, and I really like it, except it's a little big and it's a little too fluffy, so I kind of need to trim it, but I haven't gotten around to trimming it yet. So that. And then something interesting I've noticed with, at least with like all these guys, is that their like doll forms, like their bodies suit their personalities really, really well. And like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't know how this works. I mean, let's see. So like for you guys that have pre-created characters that you shell into, and then you like, when you get the doll, then you shell that character into the doll. And I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, this doll doesn't really suit the character or something like that. And like, I don't know if it's that, like turning a character into a doll process that kind of like does that. But so far I found that like, I'll see the sculpt that I want. I'll be like, I want this sculpt. And then I'll start creating like what impressions I get from the sculpt, and stuff like that. And then from there I'll like just try to figure out who they are. And like it was interesting because like Bart's body is like the Doll Chateau body, and it's like really beautiful and elegant, but it's super floppy and weird. And like I feel like that matches Bart really well, because Bart is like, I mean, the body is like perfect, it suits him perfectly. And now whenever I see the Doll's Own Benjamin head, it doesn't even like register as the same head, or I mean it does, but it doesn't, because it's on the original Doll's Own body. So when I see like Doll's Own Benjamins on the Doll's Own body, like I kind of forget that I have that sculpt, because I'm so used to seeing it on this Doll Chateau body. But like the body is super finicky. It never wants to pose. It never does what I want it to do. So I feel like that's Bart. Bart wouldn't listen to me. He would do the things that I don't want him to do. Like, he doesn't want to stand ever, which is like, he doesn't want to stand. So I have to like figure out ways to like have him sit or lean against something, and that kind of relates to Bart, because in like a really sad way, Bart feels like he can't support himself. So that, Bart, you make things sad so fast. Okay, moving on though. So Bart's body is kind of like stubborn and sad. Seven's body is super like, it slouches. It's really weird talking about Seven without his head here. It's just his body is here. But it's like I mentioned before in the review video I did, that his body kind of slouches forward a little bit. Like, I would turn him, but Bart is leaning on him, so I don't want to like knock them both over. So Seven's body slouches a little bit, and that slouch suits Seven because Seven's pretty laid back. So it's kind of like, I don't know, or I don't know, Seven's not laid back, but it's just that he's, I don't know, I'm gonna do a character video for him, so it's gonna make sense later, but that like hunched over kind of thing, it's like it's not like a timid hunched over thing, it's just a I'm leaning forward type of thing. I don't know. And like his body is like really heavy and like stiff kind of, or like, what was I saying? I was talking about Seven. So, oh my gosh, Deadfox, your legs. So Seven is very proper. He always sits like with his hands in his lap and his legs are always like straight. And if I want him to do something else, I have to like put effort into posing him to not do that. He's like, I don't know, he seems like a classy guy. Not like Deadfox here. Maybe it's because this body is loose, but like look at this. Deadfox's legs stick out so much when he sits down. I think he can probably bend them more, but it might be his pants that are keeping his legs like that actually. I don't know. I don't know, guys, but his legs are like, the knee joints are kind of weird. You can see it through his pants a little bit, how strange they are. But like when I just sit him down normally, his legs are out like this. And the way my desk is, it's like an L shape. So it's like one side is like that and the other side is like that. And so when I sit at my desk, I'm like in the corner of the L, like in that middle corner. I have my dolls on one side and I've got all my other stuff on the other side. And like whenever I try to get into my seat, Deadfox's legs stick out, so they always like hit me. And I'm like, why do you do this? I'm so worried that I'm gonna hit his legs and he's gonna like slide off the table. But so it's like his legs always are sticking out. And then his arms are super sassy. Like his hands are always up, usually, normally. And sometimes I pose them to be up because they're so like easy to play with. But they're always kind of like doing something. Or like, you know, like when dogs like kind of sit or stand up on their hind legs and their front arms kind of fold like this. Like, I don't know, that's what it reminds me of when his arms are like this. So it like reinforces the whole dog thing, which is kind of funny. And then his legs, like, I already talked about how weird he sits, but like his hips are really loose. So like Seven always sits with his legs closed, and like Bart typically will sit with his legs closed, and his feet will like fold over each other, which is like really cute. And then this guy, his legs are always like so far apart, like a high school boy. Like just his legs are just like all out, just taking up all the space. And like, oh, I don't know. He's so confident in himself. Like, and his chest like has multiple bending parts. So, like, I usually keep it at like the second kind of tilt because he's sitting down, so he doesn't, like, he needs to tilt forward a little bit to keep his balance. But like when he's all the way like at his normal standing position, his chest comes up so much. Like he stands up straight, like so straight, and like it's almost like he's like leaning back or he's like puffing out his chest on purpose, which is so different from Seven, who like kind of leans forward, and then Bart, who has no chest to puff out. I don't know, he's just a stick. So I don't know, I can like feel how confident Deadfox is just from this body alone. And like it was weird because I created his character based on the wig that I made or the wig that I asked someone else to make for him in like the trade thing, and it just so happened that it worked really well with the body and it worked even better with the head. And like I don't know, it's just strange how it works. What else is there? I think I should check. The battery could be dying at any moment and I wouldn't even know. Ugh. It looks like we're still going. So what's next? So I talked about Deadfox. Who else? What else? Oh, I tried making Seven a wig. or I guess I should say I'm trying, because I can't, like, I got halfway through, I made all the wefts. I haven't, like, I have the head cap, or wig cap, I have the wefts all done. Everything's, like, ready to put the wig together, but now that Seven's head is, like, not sealed, I can't start making the wig until I seal his head. So, like, I can't do anything. I'm, like, at a ceasefire. There's nothing I can do until the weather gets better. And, like, who knows when that'll be? Because lately our weather has been, like, a good like face-up day, and then a bad face-up day, and then a good face-up day, and then like a bad not good for face-up day for like 5 days, and then it'll be a good day again. And like, you can't rely on the weather report, because the weather report said today would be like okay for face-ups. I mean, it didn't like say that on the website. It wasn't like today you could do face-ups, but it was like not supposed to rain, or it wasn't supposed to be too cloudy, so it wasn't supposed to be that humid. And it ended up being bad anyway, so I didn't want to do that. Speaking of desks, this is kind of going back a while to when we were talking about Deadfox's legs kicking me all the time. But I admire all of you guys who have desks that you can show off, because like in your videos you got your desk in your background, or you got your desk like in the shot somewhere, and I'm like, I can never do that, because my desk is like the most horrid thing you've ever seen. It's just terrible. There's like stuff piled on top of stuff, and it's not good. So I'll never be able to show you guys my desk until something happens, or like I clean up, or I move out. Probably moving out will be faster than cleaning up the desk. But so I don't know. I might like show you guys where Seven's face up is at. But yeah, it's that desk is so bad, so ugly. Oh, right. So the last video I uploaded, or I think it'll be the last video I upload, I'm not sure, or not like the last video I ever upload, but like the most recent video I've uploaded. Oh my gosh, Deadfox, what are you doing? His back is like, he's standing up so straight that he's like, ooh, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, here. Well, okay, there we go. Like, he's easy to pose, but he's super awkward. Or not awkward, but he just, I don't know, he's strange. His body, I don't understand it sometimes. Maybe I need to restring him. But I don't know, at the same time, I like how weird and floppy he is, because it suits him. But, I don't know, maybe when I try posing him more, then it'll be weird and I'll get tired of his floppiness. But, anyway, this box. You've probably seen it before, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload the video of me unboxing this box when I'm going to upload that video before this one, because this is kind of also going to be my post-box opening video for this guy. Oh, he's so cute. He is adorable. If you don't know, this is my Rumble doll Morpheo head. I've been following like Rumpelstiltskin for a long time, like not the fairy tale, but the person who's sculpting doll things on Flickr and Instagram, and I've been like watching his work for a long time. And like when he was doing the basic, I don't know what's it called, like that gray like clay, the gray looking clay stuff of like this head, this Morpheo head, I was like, that is the most adorable, like precious little like bat child I've ever seen. And I was like, I need this in my life. So when the, what is it called, the like ordering thing happened, Rumple announced that it was going to be like, there's only going to be 10 heads for sale, and it's going to be at like such and such time. And so, like, I was like, I'm ready. Or, well, I mean, I wasn't ready. I didn't have any money, so I'd open up art commissions. Thank you, by the way, if you're watching this and you commissioned me. Like, he's only possible because of you. But anyway, what was I saying? Right. So I did all my commissions, and I still have some to do, but those are for some online people, so probably no one who's watching this right now. But I had commissions and everything, and like, it was like I needed to send an email to the doll maker at like a certain time, and he lives in Spain, I think. So like the time was like at 1 o'clock or 1 or 2 o'clock here. So I like had my email typed out already. I had it like all ready to go, and I was just like, okay, like the minute the clock changes, I'm gonna press send because I want this head. And so it's so embarrassing to admit that I did that, but that's what I did. So when the clock changed to like 1 or 2 a.m. or whatever, I was like, I pressed that send button, and I was like, I hope it worked. I hope it sent, because I started getting worried, like, what if I made a mistake in the address or whatever. But it worked. And yeah, so I ordered my Rumple doll Morpheo, and oh my gosh, he's so cute. Like, I know that Lulu's, she has like a lot of ring doll boys, and I've been following her for a long time. I know that she has a Morpheo too, so I can't wait to see what she does with her Morpheo. And like, I still don't really even know what I'm gonna do with my Morpheo, because I don't know, he's so precious and he's so cute, and I've got like different ideas for him, and I don't know, I'm not sure what he's gonna be yet, and he doesn't even have a body. Like, I can't even put him on Seven's body for the fun of it, because of the knot here that like it blocks Morpheo's head, so it kind of doesn't sit right. And like, well, if you were ever curious, guess what? The like fresh skin color from Haru Casting does not match Switch Mocha Brown. So if you were gonna go down that route, that's not gonna work. And like, now that I mention it, like his what is this? The neck hole is like pretty big on Morpheo, so it's like bigger than the Switch one. So I mean, I don't know, this could be like a 11.5 to like 12 millimeter neck gap joint thing. I don't know. I think he's supposed to be able to fit on the Dollies Pure body, like the original one. Although I don't know if I want that body. Do you hear that noise? That's Sid. Do you know where you are right now? Or, I mean, you, like, as in the camera, you're right next to him. He's right next to you. To your, well, if you're looking at me this way, it'd be your left. To your left is Sid. But anyway, so yeah, Morpheo. It's pretty cool. Doesn't really fit on the Switch body. I don't know if you're thinking about that, but it doesn't. If you're one of those 10 people who, or I guess 9 other people who have this head. Gosh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, like, I remember I was saying about, Lulu's, like, she just got her Morpheo, like, when I'm, Sid, okay, he's, like, wiggling around down there making a bunch of noise. Anyway, Lulu's just got her head, like, today, as of when I'm, recording this video, and, I noticed that on her certificate it says that her Morpheo is number 9, and like my Morpheo is like number 8, and I was like, they're like numbers right after each other. I don't know, I thought that was cute. And then I've got 7, he's like not a Morpheo, but it's like I don't know. Numbers. Okay, anyway. What am I talking about? Gosh, guys. Yeah. Anyway, precious child. Sweet baby. I don't know, does he match this color? Not really. It seems that compared to, at least the resin I have, he definitely doesn't match mocha brown. I think anybody can know that, but, he's a little more, like, yellowish, color compared to everybody else. Like, Deadfox and Bart are both more of a pink color, and he's more of like a yellow color. Yeah. So I don't know what resin matches this. Ooh, that's interesting. Sorry, I just noticed there's like a little like, it's very subtle, but there's like a little circular sequence on like the top of his head. I think that's where like the gate was, where they sanded it off. Maybe? I don't know. It looks really cool though. It's like a little bullseye on, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it's like a little bullseye on the back of his head. I just can't stop saying it. He's so cute. He's like Bart cute, but like as a bat. I don't know. They're I don't know how he's gonna fit in with their story. If he fits in with their story, he might just be himself. But I'd kind of feel bad if he's alone, so I don't know, maybe I'll figure out how to put him in, because I've been doing that with all their stories anyway, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I have no idea what body to give him. I've got no idea what his hair will look like, or what his face will be like, or like even what style of clothes he'll wear. So there's a lot that we're gonna have to figure out, but I think it'll be fun. And gosh, he is so cute. He's so cute. I've been drawing him so much, like he's slowly taking over my Instagram drawings of him, or who he might be. So yeah. I know my camera's dying. It might already be dead. I could be talking to myself right now. But I think that's everything that I wanted to say. And we'll see if I end up chopping up this video and whether or not it stays a wine and Dollies. Or I guess a tea and Dollies, since I'm not drinking wine. And yeah. So this was fun. I got to tell you guys a lot about what's going on. So yeah. And I guess I'll see you next time, soon, sometime, whenever. And I don't know, maybe if you got videos that I need to watch and I haven't watched yet, I'll try to watch them. I know I'm like crazy behind on a lot of videos because I don't know why I'm behind. You know why I'm behind? Suddenly I've been watching a lot of K-pop. And I never really liked K-pop before, but like I'm super like I can't stop listening to it now. But that's like where all my YouTube time is going. I'm listening to K-pop. Anyway, so I'm starting to go off on tangents, which I didn't think I would do. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!